Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptomancer, where we feature content on play-to-earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. And today's video, I wanted to make an update for Making Moves, our series around market moves in Splinterlands. And here we have episode 2, and I just wanted to condense what we've been doing in January in the game. So we're going to highlight what kind of flips we've done in the market, what kind of cards we were looking at, what kind of values we saw, and kind of like the duration of how long it took to flip the cards, and then talk a little bit about what we've been doing just in general from a strategy perspective with flipping and purchases and other things like that. So let's kind of hop into and see what January looked like. So the first flip that we had is a Goblin Thief. We got a Goblin Thief at level 6 here. This is an untamed card. We actually purchased it for $69 on December 12th, and we ended up selling it on January 9th, so almost a month later. So we had to hold the card for a month and just kind of sit on it. But when we sold it, we ended up selling it for $92. So the delta there was about $23 on the flip and 13,041 DEC, which, again, this is the other thing to take note is the value of DEC varies all the time, right? So what you purchase in US dollars back in December, the delta when you sell it, like in this case in January, a month later, it was a difference in DEC price. The dollar price that we paid was, I guess 1-to-1, but the DEC behind the scenes changed. And you can see here that 13,041 delta in DEC, even since January 9th, the price in DEC now has gone up a little bit. So that delta there is $43.05. The only reason I call that out is because you have to sometimes weigh the opportunity cost of purchases and flips and kind of, move with the market a little bit. Sometimes actually selling for maybe a loss of US dollars, depending on where DEC is heading, could be a smart thing to do. So keep that in mind as you're looking at the market and potentially doing flips on your own. I just wanted to call that out. So this next market move that we made, we actually purchased a gold Orc Sergeant level 8 that had 20 BCXs in it on December 31st, and we purchased it for $94.44. We ended up flipping it on the market about 2 weeks later on January 14th, towards the end of the season, for $187.80, and that's a delta of $93.36 in the flip, or approximately 27,914 DEC, which in today's DEC value is about $92.16. This next flip that we did, we also purchased on December 31st. It was a Unicorn Mustang level 5, 56 BCX. We purchased it for $200, and we ended up selling it a little about 2.5 weeks later on January 18th for $320.78, a delta of $120.78, or approximately 40,225 DEC. This next purchase and flip, we purchased a Goblin Shaman on January 18th and flipped it that same day. Purchased it for $49, ended up flipping it the same day for $97.50. And this was a level 5 Goblin Shaman with weaken and slow and a magic attack damage. The delta there was $48.50, or approximately 11,757 DEC. This next purchase was December 30th, and it was a beta Enchanted Pixie level 5. And this was actually, I believe it has Inspire at level 5. So this was $156.13, and we sold it about 3 weeks later on January 19th for $217.77. A delta of about $61.64, or 24,176 DEC. And this next flip was purchased on January 18th. It was Quid Yuff. This was right when Grum was unveiled. So again, timing of information on the market is pretty key. As soon as we saw the stats for Grum, we went out and bought Quid, a level 4, 25 BCX for $60.20. And then we sold it about 2 weeks later on February 1st for $108.99, a delta of $48.79 or 20,186 DEC. And this last flip for the month of January, we purchased it on January 26th. It's a Cursed Slime Ball, max level, 400 BCX. We purchased it for $60, and this has redemption at this level. And we sold it about 5 days later, roughly, for $99.98, a delta of $39.98 or 12,940 DEC. So we made some flips in the market in January that were beneficial for us. Honestly, I will tell you that the market has been pretty difficult to flip and make decent market moves here within Splinterlands. Obviously, the market has been down pretty much all of January, and as such, it was challenging to get some of these flips to happen. It took a little patience and a little, price monitoring to make it happen. But with all these deltas, we basically went in and just exchanged the flips here for Chaos Legion summoners. And coming out of January, we now have all of our Chaos Legion summoners, except for Kelly at this point, to max level gold at level 6. So that's basically what we did with our profits from flipping. We just converted into Chaos Legion summoners. So it's going to be difficult now to do flips moving forward. We just don't have any liquid funds really. But we'll see how it goes in February. I will say, again, the market is challenging to find good deals. But if you are on the peak monsters and other using other tools, you can definitely find good deals. But again, there's always risks to flipping and buying cards. You just never know how long you may have to hold them before you're able to flip them, and sometimes you may not be able to flip them for a profit at all. So just be aware of that. Again, this is just some examples of what we did in January. I know my Twitch streamers had kind of asked for an update there, so I wanted to share that. This is definitely not financial advice. Do your own research and, buyer and seller beware. So if this video has been beneficial, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more timely updates around Splinterlands, and leave a comment if you'd like to see more Making Moves series on what we're doing in the marketplace, what we're buying, what we're selling, what we're acquiring, etc. And until next time, keep stacking those stats.